Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of ChewNChat. This is the very first ChewNChat in 2020, and boy, I'm so excited today because I'm in my hometown, Washington D.C, and I'm here in the institution, Ben's Chili Bowl. And in case you're not familiar, Ben's Chili Bowl opened in 1958, and with me is Suraya, and guess what? Her granddad was the founder of Ben's Chili Bowl. So your granddad's name's Ben?
Yes, Ben. And then my uncles are all named Ben as well.
Everybody's Ben.
Yes, pretty much.
So tell me, how did your granddad started this phenomenal restaurant? How did it came about?
My granddad was an immigrant. He's from Trinidad. He came to the States and he saw people eating what he would say fried potatoes and ketchup, and he thought it was the most disgusting thing he'd ever seen. And he decided that he needed to put something spicy on top to make it edible.
So it started with ketchup and fries and hot dogs?
Yeah, he didn't like ketchup, so he wanted to put something spicier on top. That's what he grew up with, and he started chili.
Wow. Now, in case you don't know, other than this place being an institution, you know, former President President Obama, Chris Tucker even came here. But one thing that really stood out with the history of this restaurant is in 1968, during the whole riot when Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated, Ben's Chili Bowl was open. They fed people, in fact served as a shelter, right?
Yes.
Can you tell everybody about that?
So when the riots happened in 68, my grandfather got a letter from Stokely Carmichael asking him to stay open throughout the riots in order to feed first responders as well as the rioters and everyone really. And on top of the window in soap, he wrote Soul Brothers so people wouldn't destroy the restaurant. And somehow we managed to survive those turbulent times. And then we survived the crack epidemic in the 70s and the metro opening in the 80s. And now we're doing well.
Awesome. So speaking of doing well, how many Ben's Chili Bowl are there around the area?
We have 2 in D.C., one on U Street, the original location, one on H Street. We have a full-service restaurant and bar next to the U Street location. We have one in Arlington. We have a franchise in Reagan National Airport. We're in Capital One Arena, FedEx Stadium, as well as Nat Stadium, and we just opened a restaurant in the Horseshoe in Baltimore.
Awesome. So, all right, let's dig in. So this is what everybody comes for, the chili, right? So what can you tell me about the chili and why it's so special? You said it's spicy, but what's in it?
I can't say the ingredients of the chili. It has all beef. We also have a veggie chili, which is texturized meat product made of soy. We usually top it with onions, cheddar, and sour cream, and people like to add jalapenos and tomato as they go, and everyone really loves it. However, the chili sauce is more of a condiment, and that goes on the half smoke, which is also what we're known for.
And exactly. So you can have not only the chili by itself, you can have it with hot dogs and burgers or fries. I'm telling you, it's epic. You gotta come here to Washington, D.C. to try it. Now, speaking of coming to D.C., next month, Microsoft Ignite the Tour is here in Washington, D.C. with a special government edition. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to be a part of it. I'll be speaking in this session called Building Your Personal Brand and How do you Accelerate and Modernize Federal IT with Microsoft Teams. So make sure, come to Ignite the Tour DC, and while you're there, drop by Ben's Chili Bowl. So with that, I gotta enjoy this yummy chili. Until the next one, bye.